In the shadows of the system, they rip the kids away. CPS are monsters in suits deciding who can stay. Families shatter, hearts bleeding on the floor. But Tiff and The Punisher knocking at the door. We see the lies, the fraud, the twisted game they play. Stealing innocence, turning night into day. Your chains won't hold us, your wall's gonna crack. We're coming for the children, ain't no turning back. Feel the rage, the break, the scream. Families torn, but we reclaim the dream. Bring 'em home, we come back tenfold. Tiff and The Punisher, watch the empire fold. Destroy CPS, tear it down to the bone. Families together, never alone. We fight for the kids, we shatter the throne. Bring 'em home, bring 'em home, bring 'em home. Parents heavy, kids crying in the night. CPS lies, stealing life out of sight. But we expose the rot, the files they hide. Punishers, justice, no place to hide. Tiff leads the charge, through the fire we ride. For every stolen child, we turn the tide. Your system crumbles, your power's a joke. We rise from the ashes, families unbroken. Feel the crack, the fracture, the war. CPS falls, we settle the score. Bring 'em home, we come back tenfold. Tiff and The Punisher, watch the empire fold. Destroy CPS, tear it down to the bone. Families together, never alone. We fight for the kids, we shatter the throne. Bring 'em home, bring 'em home, bring 'em home. Why take the children? Why break the bond? We multiply the fury, respond to the wrong. Tenfold the warriors, tenfold the fight. CPS destroyed in the dead of night. Bring 'em home, we come back tenfold. Tiff and The Punisher, watch the empire fold. Destroy CPS, tear it down to the bone. Families together, never alone. We fight for the kids, we shatter the throne. Bring 'em home, bring 'em home, bring 'em home, bring 'em home, bring 'em home.
They are taking our kids every day. I shout them in and no one has a thing to say. For those who have been isolated, don't be worried, you have a voice today. So listen up everyone, here is the story. Child Protective Services is real. CPS is what they call it. They want our kids because it fills a lot of people's wallet. We all think it won't be us. We say when they come we will be so tough. It all sounds good when there's no one to take them. But when they come, your voice gets to breaking. Stay calm, step away. CPS ain't taking no one today. We are educated. Stay calm, step away. CPS, you need to leave. I know the tricks up your sleeves. You can't do what you're trying to do. We've done our homework. Don't do a damn thing without a warrant. You no longer will steal our kids this way. Tiff and the Punisher have come for the calling. They are giving us the CPS warning. Their voice is loud and clear. We stop losing our kids this year. Tiff wants to fight the entire planet. She is tired of our kids being taken, god damn it. She's been fighting CPS for 30 years, bringing children home from this disgusting mess. The Punisher is screaming out loud, abolish CPS and tear it down. I want all our kids to come back. Look at all those kids' pictures held up like thin tags. Together we are stronger than we need. We will tear down CPS with high speed. We will do so much being together. Birds of a feather flock together. So watch out CPS, here we come. Picking you one by one. We promise to bring back the family and prosecute the caseworkers unhandily. Give us back the kids you have taken. Tiff and the Punisher sending you all on a vacation. The one with bars in the windows and the only games you play are on Nintendos. Corruption in courts, here we come. We won't stop until it's done. You judges need to learn what you stand for. This is Tiff and the Punisher warrior, and we cry out to all of you out there. We need support for a cause that many don't care. All children are being stolen way too often. So CPS, we plan on doing the stopping. Stopping.
Hey, Tiff, where are we?
I don't know.
Come back. Over. Hey, here we are. What's up, Tiff?
Not much.
Not much. That's what's going on here. Not much. Huh.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Well, at least it's not another shitty day.
Yeah, well, it wasn't until a couple minutes ago.
For me, anyway. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that shit happens.
Yeah, it does.
At least it wasn't a crayon this time.
No, I wish it was.
Couldn't draw with that one. Yep. What's up other than that, you know?
Not much. It was nice here today.
Was it? Down in West Virginia?
Yeah. It was 61. I'm thrilled.
Oh, it was 35 up here today, and that was like tank tops and bikinis and everything else. Shit. People out swimming. It's crazy. People in Maine are crazy like that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's we do stuff up here when it gets a little bit above the weather like that. I don't know where my damn lights are. I'm trying to figure out how to turn my freaking lights on.
Oh,
It's
my.
on. It's the wrong damn thing. This, that, and the other. Whatever. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is, right? This is what we get for life. Um, you know, yesterday we talked about what it's like to be an advocate, and you get all this. It's scary when you go out and you defend people, and you go out and you go to bat for these people, and it's a scary thing, and people don't realize how much pressure that is on you, right? Like how much you that is for you to put all that weight on yourself, and then not to mention the past that it brings up for you, because every time you're thinking about what could I have done different to make my family better, or maybe I would have won, or whatever, so there's that opens up all those wounds every time that you do that.
Mm-hmm.
But what's even worse is when you have all these people out here that you've been helping, and your time of need comes, and then they turn their backs on you. What a kick in the face that is. Now, I'm not saying that not everybody doesn't deserve that. That's not what I'm saying. But there are some people that go above and beyond in this movement, that don't need to be here, that put themselves forward, and they find themselves on the end of a hatchet. And, there's a lot of them. And I don't understand it. What I don't understand is these people that once flocked to them now sit there and let's attack this guy. He's down and out. This is my moment. Now, whether it's they're mad at them because they didn't do this or that or whatever, it doesn't matter. This person came to you when it was a time of need. You now should return the favor when it's them. Whether you like them or you don't, you separated on bad terms, whatever. But I find it funny that when other people are going down in this movement, everybody finds that as an opportunity to start digging on the internet. Let's go on ChatGPT and see what it says about these people, or let's look them up and let's look at their history, or let's do this and let's do that, and let's do anything that we can do to embarrass this person, to humiliate them, to call them out on something, and we're going to convict them right then and there. We're not going to bring this through the legal system that we all so dearly fight for, that we want for our own and our kids and everything, but we're not going to do that before we convict these people and put them right out on the chopping block. We're just going to go on what someone says, and we're just going to go with it, and we're going to just bury these people, and it's not right. It's not right at all. Because people... Oh, go ahead.
That's really why you have to be careful with who you help and who you play in the advocate world with, right? Because you really don't know what everybody's intentions are, and you really don't know a lot of their background unless you become friends with them. But if this person has done everything right and everybody is dogging him because of a rumor, you're right. It's no better than CPS coming in your house and saying, you did this to your child without no proof, without no trials, without no convictions. So people have to put other people's shoes on, right? Like I try to put everybody's shoes on that I help. I'm like, damn, what if that were me? Well, at one point in time, it was me, right? Nobody helped me. My lawyers would only say so much. Even the one I paid, don't get me wrong, she was good and I loved her to death, but you can't turn your back on somebody who truly, really, truly helped you. Like you said, even let me tell you something. I've helped so many people over the years that the first time I tell them no, I'm the biggest bitch in the world. Well, so be it. I'll be the biggest bitch in the world. But guess what, bitch? I paid your rent. I paid your electric bill. I bought your kids Christmas, from the Christmas tree to the ornaments to the tape to the everything. So I'll be the biggest bitch. Just remember, and this is what I tell people, you don't ever burn a bridge unless you know for a fact you're never going to need that bridge again.
That's right. But you should never do that, And it's just, these people will come out and they just want to embarrass them.
Yeah.
They want to just embarrass them. And what pisses me off the most is I can deal with that. Like we deal with it all the time. And I don't get it. And I'm not being racist or rude or anything about what I'm ready to say here. But how come you can get 1 million black people together that have Bloods, Crips, gangs, hate white people, all of this stuff, and they can have a 1 million person march go down that road and it comes off without a hitch. But yeah, we can't get 100 advocates together to even plan something because they can't see eye to eye with it. But yet this person that we're talking about right now has come out and he's put his ass out on the line to make sure that people get a chance, a voice, and some recognition and some help or whatever it is. Maybe he bit off more than he can chew. So be it. He did it anyway. But for these people to just come out, and what pisses me off is don't fuck with his family. That's off limits for everybody. And everybody should know that. If you're here because of a CPS problem and your family was tormented and tortured by CPS and you lost your family, then you should goddamn know better than to be blasting and putting pictures up of his family and threatening and saying all this bad shit about them. That is completely off fucking limits. And it's off the hook, and you should be ashamed of yourself if you're going to do things like that. It's just people don't understand what it takes to be the people like we are here every day. They don't get it. They don't understand. I don't need to look. I do fine tarnishing my own reputation. I don't need any help. You know what I mean? By screwing up someone else's life. I don't need to do it. I don't need it. And nor do you. But we do it every day. Hell, we do more podcasts than most podcasters that have millions of whatever. I know we got Joe Rogan numbers almost beat, and we're just nothing. Look at our numbers. I mean, we're growing and everything, but we do it every day, day in and day out, and we put our asses out there just like he does, just like the other ones do. Right, wrong, or indifferent, you like them or you don't, they still are out there and they're still doing something, and doing something is better than nothing.
Right.
Now, if he's correctly done something, then
prove it.
Right. Not some stupid accusation like he said and she said in this. And you know what? Stay out of the fucking closet. Because we can go to your closet too. And I'll bet you we find a hell of a lot more. Because what's unfortunate about some of these people, like this one we're talking about, is he is out there. He's a somebody. So he is out there. So you are going to find others that targeted him or others that have tried to take him down. Others accuse him. That's the problem with being in position of power or any of these things or anything, because someone is always going to look at everybody and all the Fox News things that went down more than a couple years ago, when everybody all of a sudden was sexually harassed by everybody, and when that thing with Megyn Kelly happened and all of that stuff, the same thing, that whole Fox News network went down because no one would stand up and say it's not what happened. And if you have, this is my call to those people, and you all know who I'm talking to. There's 18,000 plus of you out there that know that this is wrong, what's going on with this dude. He's done a lot for you people. You sure as hell should be there now for him and being his lean on and his person to his defense, because goddamn well he would do it for you. And if you can't do that, then maybe his movement doesn't deserve him anymore, because maybe it's too good if you guys can't do that for him. And that's all I'm saying with that.
Again, karma has everybody's address. What you reap, what you sow.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm just going to leave it there.
Mm-hmm. So now that I've got that off my chest, what else do we got going on? I asked Mark Ludwig to come on today, but I don't know if he didn't get the message or he just didn't want to join us. But
he might be a little bit upset because shared parenting time here failed today.
Yeah, that's one of his babies, right?
Yeah. I don't know if he was here, but there was a bill on the floor, and it failed, but cyber stalking passed.
Again,
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's just nuts. That's really just... Why would shared parenting fail?
Well, the biggest reason shared parenting failed here is because of all the domestic violence cases.
So they're saying that bringing people together for shared parenting can increase the opportunity to commit domestic violence. Is that the argument?
Pretty much. Because like I told you, Joe Blow could walk right in the courtroom and say, "Hey, Tiffany Watts threatened my life and I'm afraid of her. I need a PPO," and they'll give him a PPO with
Yeah,
nothing.
and that's a problem.
That is a problem. And I'm not saying that all men are abusers, because that's not true. Um, but there's a lot of women out there that are abusers, and nobody ever wants to talk about that.
Hmm.
But we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah,
So
let's bring it out.
yeah, let's bring it out, because I've said this on the show before. Women are fucking cruddy. I'm a woman. I fucking know we
Hmm.
are cruddy. Um, I don't like when people walk in a courtroom and get ex partes. First of all, because that's a violation of the other person's 14th Amendment. But besides that, why would we continue to walk in courtrooms, women, and say, "Daddy sexually abused this child, daddy's beating me, daddy's beating the child," right? Why would we do that? Because we get bitter. I've never been bitter. You want to leave? There's the fucking door.
Mm. Yeah,
Um, I don't have a problem with that. Leave. Um, and if I'm leaving, I've been stalked. I've
I'm
had
sure
my
you have.
car windows shot out. I mean,
I've
just
had that too.
craziness,
I can
right?
I can have that one with you. I can share that one with you.
Like, what? You shot out my truck windows?
I was in the car when it happened.
No, I was asleep.
Well, I wasn't. I was wide awake.
And and you ride past my house 100 fucking times. You ride past our business 100 fucking times. Not only was I stalked by my exes, I was stalked by my husband's ex-girlfriends, all of them.
You were kind of
And I
on
would
both
tell
sides of
them,
the fence.
no, they were with
Oh,
him.
oh, okay.
I
I'm sorry.
said,
I
"Let
misinterpreted what you
one
said.
big toe step on this private property, bitch, because I'm gonna whoop your fucking ass. Just trip. All I want you to do is trip over the curb.
Just give me the
Just
can.
trip."
Give me one reason to, that song. Give me
Yeah.
one reason to stay here, but say, give me one reason to knock you out or something.
Yeah. This bitch tried to run me over twice. Right. And I confronted her the last
So
time
she
I
failed.
confronted her.
You can.
What?
So did she fail miserably on the first try?
No, I stepped right in front of her and she went to hit me, and I turned and looked at her and I said, "I dare you."
The car turned around itself.
No, but she put that motherfucker in reverse. And the
Mm-hmm.
last time I saw her, she thought my husband was at 7-Eleven. It was me. I was in his truck.
Jesus Almighty.
And all the chicks in 7-Eleven were like, "Tiffany, don't do it. There's cameras everywhere." That's what they told me, because they knew me. This bitch walked in, almost dropped dead. So the cars were sitting like this. So her driver's side was right here and his passenger side was right here. I sat on the passenger side with my car door open. And I waited for her to come out. The minute she came out, I jumped right up in her face. I
Oh,
say, "Here I am. The fuck you gonna do?" Then she started talking about my daughter, and I really got it. We were nose to nose. I said, "Bitch, I'll mop this motherfucking driveway up with you. Don't fucking play with me. You better never even think about having my daughter's name come out your fucking mouth." So anyway, she got scared and got in her car. So I called my daughter and I said, "Call her boyfriend," because my daughter grew up with their boyfriend. And I said, I told my daughter to tell him I gave his little bitch her last warning. She's had 3. The next time I see her, there's no more talking. I'm just going to come on to whipping her ass, and then I'm going to call the police and let them know where I'm at, and they can come pick her up. She's either going to go in the police car, the
where you
coroner, or an
are? Right.
ambulance.
Right. Either way,
Haven't
she's gonna
had
get
any
a
more
ride.
problems. Yeah,
She got a
either way,
ride.
she's getting a ride.
Right. So that's good. We got that
And that
planned
was the
out.
last time. That was the last time I've seen her.
Well, I guess you showed her.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, stalking is real, and I get it. And it's not just men, it's women. Um, she also stalked me online. She got on my page and told everybody that if they love me, they wouldn't let me be involved with this man because he was this, that, and the third. And of course, my fucking phone starts blowing up. Right? I'm like, first of all, am I stupid enough to let that shit happen to me? No, no. Um, so I get it, but we as women need to stop being bitter about shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we got enough problems in our lives as women, just as women, right? Because we got to take care of the kid. We always get left holding the bag, and I get it. Whether who leaves, it doesn't matter. But you can't be bitter with the kids in the house. You just can't. I never ever talked about my kid's father, ever, till they were older and they asked me questions. Um,
Oh, I can
so,
only imagine what happened then. You were waiting for that, weren't you?
well, this is what I told him. I said, don't ever ask me a question that you don't want a straight answer from, because I'm going to tell you, it might hurt your feelings. And my kids know me. And when they asked me, they were prepared. So that was good.
Mm-hmm. There comes a point in time, it's funny that you just say this, because there does come a point in time where you just can't take it anymore when you're the parent that's raising your child.
Mm-hmm.
I can remember when Mary and I, which Bree considers Mary her mom, because Bree's mom took off when she was 4 or 5 or something, whatever, and never came back.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I met Mary, she took over the role of being Bree's mom. But we always, as bad as her mom was, not showing up, like supposed to pick her up, never showing up and all that, we never said anything. And then there was that certain point where it was just enough was enough. And, we talked about it. And we're like, you got to, this is enough, because now we're starting to look like the bad people. You can only make so many excuses up for people.
Right.
But anyway, back to what you were saying.
But that's true, right? But I'm just talking about women.
Mm-hmm.
Because women, ask Mary. You're married. You got a wife. Ask her. That's my sister. We'll talk later. But we're bitter. We get real bitter. We don't want him, but we don't want nobody else with him. Or to be like, you better not let nobody, that bitch called them mom. Okay, so let me tell you what I did. First of all, everybody that I had a kid with, there was 2 guys. I had 3 with one and 1 with another. I met all their girlfriends and I shook their hands and said, hey, my name is Tiffany and you're more woman than me. Swear to God. Ask Carlisa. She'll tell you it's exactly what I told her.
I don't need to ask Carlisa. I know anything comes out of your mouth is true, so I don't need to ask anybody.
Right. The only thing I said was, you are not their mom and you are not to put your hands on my kids. And one chick was Sade and Stevie's dad. She was a real big girl. I like her. She's on my Facebook. We're friends. And I told her if she did, I would sink her fat ass like the Titanic. And I meant that.
Jesus Christ.
And I was cool with that. They used to call them mom. I had no problem with that. Because my kids' would come over and they'd be like, hey, Mama Dukes, hey, Moms, hey, Mama, whatever. Why would I get mad if my kids were doing the same thing?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Get the fuck over it, ladies. That just blows my mind. I've never understood why women are so bitter about shit like that. My whole thing is I got 99 problems and one of them ain't you. Suck it up, buttercup, and move the fuck on.
I talked about this, I believe it was with Gunnar earlier today. And I said to him, listen, you can put 10 guys in a room together, with booze and whatever else you want to put in there, but you lock them in a room for 10 days together, 10 guys, 10 days, no one comes out. At the end of 10 days, the 10 guys are going to come out. They might be roughed up a little bit because they had a couple altercations, but they'll all be holding hands and being best buds and, working things out. You go open the door for the 10 women, they'll all be dead inside.
Yeah.
And that's the truth, because you cannot have, like women, there's a reason that women are the way the Garden of Eden. Look what happened there,
Well, women are territorial.
Yeah, and so yeah, um, yeah, no, they're very territorial, but they're
But
very evil to one another too. Very, very evil to one another.
well, it depends because like see, it depends because everybody that's in my little circle, we're all the same person, just different faces. We would get along just fine.
Mm-hmm.
Even Claire, as young as Claire is, we
If
would
I
be
was a
fine.
girl, if I was a girl, would we get along? Do you think?
Yeah, yes. Because listen, you should only be associating with people who are like you anyway. For
Mm-hmm.
one, because it keeps the motherfucking drama away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
It's true.
It is. And you have the same goals pretty much, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
all the chicks that I hang out with, we are all the same, just different ages. We're between 5 years apart or whatever. But we're also mature.
Says you.
No, we are.
Okay.
Now, if you put my sister in a room with 10 women,
Right. Get
that
the
might be a
ambulance.
whole different story because they'll all come out triggered
Right. They'll need an ambulance and some medicine and some psychologists.
and a whole
And,
lot of pot.
right. Exactly. Maybe something even stronger. I don't know.
And if you're watching, Jen, I love you to death. But there's a difference between me and my sister, even me and my sister.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, back to this. So, just women, please stop being so bitter. You got enough fucking problems. Why are you letting, no offense, Darren, or to any man out there, why are you letting a man try and ruin your life? Why would you want to ruin his life if you got rid of him? Why would you want him back?
Or why would you try to ruin his life when it's the father of your children too? Like, why would you want to do that? Like, that's just hurting your kid.
Thank you, because the end of the day, the only people that suffer are the children, and that's fucked
Mm-hmm.
up.
Mm-hmm. That's it. And that's what all this is supposed to be about. All of this stuff, all of this fight, all of this coming out every day and doing these podcasts and going up against, going up against these courts every day and helping people every day in and out and all that. At the end of the day, it's all about getting the kids back home where they belong and making sure that the families stay together. Because if we don't fight for those things, then we might as well just kiss the human race goodbye.
Yeah, and
And
see,
that's the truth.
there's a way to co-parent, right? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I hated my ex-husband, okay? I hated that motherfucker. I would talk to his girlfriend or his sister. Um, but we still co-parented through one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like the holidays, right? I would have them the night before, he would have them on that day. I would even drop them off. Like we would have Christmas on
Well,
Christmas
they're probably too
Eve.
young to drive.
Well, yeah. Even when they got old enough to drive, I would not ride with any of my kids, okay? I'm scared to death to drive, get in the car with any of my kids. No bullshit. Um,
Even now?
but yeah, I won't get no. My son's a speed demon and my daughter just hits everything. So even the baby, even her when he was 18 months old, she hit something. He was like, "Oh shit." And I'm like, "Damn, Sade, even the baby knows." Um,
He put his own seatbelt on.
yeah.
Yeah.
But there is a way to co-parent. Like my kids always had 2 birthdays, 2 Christmases, 2 Easters, two of everything.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to talk to him or her per se. Become friends with their other person. Like Carlisa, me and Carlisa met when she was dating my youngest daughter's father, and what, she testified in court for me. We've been friends for 20 plus years. I'm not going to say how long.
Well,
But
we
that's
already know
how
that
we
you've been
met.
doing this for 30 something years, so you can't really age yourself with that.
Well, yeah. But even she'll tell you, when I shook her hand and told her she was more woman than me, she called me to get a U-Haul truck because she was leaving him the day we was in court.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I mean, but there's a way to co-parent. There really is.
Mm-hmm.
You have to think about your kids, because everything both of you do, you're teaching your kids how to be who they are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
Now,
just be good to one another, for God's sakes. It's much easier.
yeah, and then you got people all up in your business. I'll give you a perfect example. I haven't gotten him yet, but I'm going to. I sent one of my grandkids out to ask Papa what he wanted for dinner. And he runs out and he's like, "Hey, Dad, what do you want for dinner?" Well, his little buddy was sitting out there and he's like, "Oh, aren't you going to correct that?" He said, "Correct what?" "You're not his dad."
Oh, boy.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, heavens to Murgatroyd.
Just know, when I found out, I was sworn to secrecy until I was told when, because that's none of your fucking business.
Yeah.
The one thing I will never do is hurt them, ever.
Even when they have a crayon.
Even when they have a crayon. Now, my feelings might be a little different than my reactions.
Right. But still.
But at the end of the day, it's about protecting the kids.
Mm-hmm. And that goes for everybody that's in this movement, in this fight. That goes, that's what these people are here to do. And they're trying to do, and they're trying to help. And if they weren't here doing this, who would be doing it, right? Because the stock is limited, because all the people we had sign up for our summit, which is 0, shows how either weak this movement is right now with leadership, or people don't give a shit. One of the two, I don't know. Or maybe they don't know. Right. So you can't take the ones that are here and are at least trying and try to belittle them and make them out to be something bad. Because if they're not here, maybe this is the one opportunity that you had. Maybe this is the only opportunity that you had. Or maybe it's somebody else's opportunity, and you don't get the right to take that away from somebody else.
Right.
You don't get the right to take that away from somebody else because you are upset with somebody. Because somebody...
Hold on. Erica, let me tell you something. I'll be 56 this year. And if your ex-best friend and your ex are getting together behind your back, neither one of them was your friend nor your lover, cut your motherfucking losses. That's 98 problems you ain't got to deal with.
That's right. Mm-hmm. That's it. That's the facts there, Jack. Because if they don't got enough respect for you to keep their hands off each other, they never had enough respect for you at all.
Nope. And if you know what? I tell people this. The best revenge you can ever do to somebody is move the fuck on.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. Sure is. Mm-hmm. On another note, did you know that Jesse Jackson died today?
Oh, I know. I saw that this morning. And I normally don't watch the news, but I happened to turn it on and they were like, "Oh, Jesse Jackson, the civil rights activist, passed away in his sleep in the middle of the night." And I was like, "What?"
Yeah. I didn't even realize he was still alive, but he's passed away. So that's a big hit for the for your group right there, the NAACP. He was a big advocate for NAACP, wasn't he not?
Yeah, hold on. Erica, I don't care if you have a kid with them. That man is her problem and she is his problem. Let it go. Let it go. Trust me. Let it go.
The best thing you can do is show them no pain and no nothing. Just keep your head right up. And just because you obviously are going to have interactions with them, the best thing you can do is just show them don't show them any pain, don't show them any hurt. Just be respectful, be whatever, because like we said, it's about the child. And if you show that you're bigger than them, that's going to make them wonder, because you know they're going to be sitting there going, "Oh, I wonder what she's going to think," and all this. Don't even give them that satisfaction. Let that be their week, not yours. Your week's like, I'm going out. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to drop the baby off, and I'm going to go out and hell, I'm going to get 6 guys. Watch this, you know, or whatever you're going to do. Do whatever you do, but don't let it bother you. Do you, and that's all you can do. And we're only here
After
for
you
this long.
co-parent with them, you're going to have to figure out a way to co-parent with them. I'm going to tell you right now, it wouldn't be hard for me to co-parent, because I'd be like, hey, I'm dropping the kid off. Be there 10 minutes. Be ready. Drop the kid off and roll the fuck out.
I mean, you could, like Tiffany said, you could, if they have a sister or something like that, or someone that you can deal with, there's ways that you can do it, manage with. If it's too hard for you, you know, but don't let them control your life. It's already bad enough that, you know, CPS and all of these things are making waves with you. Don't let that do it too. Don't let every avenue and every corner of your life be controlling over you. You can't let that happen.
And not only that, what they did to you, he's going to do to her, and she's going to do to him. So it's going to be a tit for tat eventually. Don't get caught up in the drama. Let it go. Let it go.
You already know, right? You already know where this is going to end up.
Yeah, you already know.
You know, it sucks. It does, and it doesn't help the pain and the stomach feelings and all of that stuff. That doesn't, you know, laying there at nighttime and room's quiet and your mind starts going a million miles a minute. It doesn't help any of that for sure.
Yeah.
You know,
I wouldn't even let it bother me. I'd be like, now y'all got to deal with each other. Y'all are 2 good ones together. Leave me out of the drama.
Tiff really probably has a pillow that weighs 700 pounds full of tears in her bedroom that she never tells anybody about. But
yeah, bullshit.
I know. It's actually a punching bag. But
no, because let me tell you, my ex-husband, right? This was in 2009. And we hadn't been together since 1991 or 92. Anyway, that's how long we were apart. And I dropped my kids off at their aunt's house, and their dad happened to be there. This motherfucker said, because they were like, oh, everybody loves Tiffany. Here he goes, oh, yeah, I'm still in love with Tiffany. I said, get the fuck over it, motherfucker. You didn't appreciate me when you had me. Suck it up, buttercup.
You lose. You lose. That's it. You lose. There's currently no contact with them. Even though it's court order, they will not talk to me about our daughter. I have been trying to talk to them through the Talking Parents app.
So who's got the daughter?
Erica, you want to?
Who's got it? Erica, just come on.
Come in here. I'll put the link up. Let's get this. We'll fix this right now. Let me get the link.
You need to have a club like Tiffany has. It's called Boohoo I Love Motherfucking Tiffany. So, Erica, you need to have a club called Boohoo I Love Motherfucking Erica.
I was going to say don't have a Tiffany named one, because that's not your name. So that wouldn't really work. But here's the link, Erica. If you want to get in here and discuss this stuff, go for it. Come on in. If you don't, then I understand that too. Oh, all right. She's coming. Erica's coming in. She's coming in the box.
Well, I will tell you this. If they're not answering in that parent app, that's just ammunition for her to use in court.
That's damn right. Yep, sure is. In lighter news too, while we're waiting for Erica to pop in, did you know that today in your state of West Virginia, where is it? I just came across it here. Where are we here? Wait till you hear this. This is not good. Maryland. Yes, where is it here? Maryland, California. Oh, here's some good news for everybody. In California, there was an abuse settlement for child welfare failures In Riverside County, California, a $13.5 million settlement was reached on February 6, 2026, between 6 children and local authorities, including the nonprofit ChildNet. The children, previously removed from an abusive home involving 15 siblings, were allegedly placed in another foster environment where they endured years of sexual assault. This highlights systemic issues in foster care placement and oversight. Separately, a February 2026 report from Santa Clara County revealed that 3 children died despite repeated warnings to local child welfare agencies, underscoring gaps in response protocols. So, on the one side of things, these lawsuits are starting to roll in.
Good.
You know?
That's what Gunner said. Break their motherfucking wallets open.
Mm-hmm.
The link didn't post to YouTube.
Oh, all right. How else can I get it to you, Erica? I don't want you to put
Send it to my messenger and I'll forward it to her.
All right. We'll talk. We'll put it to your messenger and you can forward it to her thing and then put another thing in there. And then we'll get it. All right. Let me get to Tiff's messenger here. But the statistics for 2025 came out for West Virginia and it's not good.
What did it say?
Well, I don't want to give out any misinformation, so I got to find it here. But let me get this to you first for Erica, so we can help Erica out.
So while you're laughing about West Virginia, let me tell you, West Virginia is trying to take over this part of my county. They've already signed into law. Yeah, if Virginia would give up this part of the county, they would make us part of West Virginia.
Maybe I got to stop talking about this stuff.
Well, no, it's not going to happen because, first of all, Virginia legislators not giving up any part of Virginia. And even if they did, it would have to go to Congress and Congress would have to pass it. And then the president of the United States would have to sign off on it. It's not going to happen. But I will tell you, back in the 17 and 1800s, that West Virginia was actually a part of Virginia, like it was Charlestown, Virginia, not West Virginia, like it is now. But yeah, that's what they're trying to do. It's not going to happen, and I would move if it did.
Oh, you got the radio station up and going too.
Oh yeah.
It's called.
All right, Eric, I just sent it to you.
Yeah, it's called the CPS Punisher Radio. I'll put the.
How do you get on it? Yeah, because Carlisa called me about that today, and I told her to call you, and she wants to put some of her music up there.
Oh yeah, anybody that's got music that you want up, put it up there. We'll get it on there. We'll put it on the station for you. And then we'll be working towards putting more in there, like live, segments and things like that, and putting our podcasts on there, maybe so people can catch it during the day, or Gunners or whoever else. Oh, who else? Do you know Justin Nicely? That's his name, right? Justin Nicely?
No.
Dave's right-hand protege?
Oh, yeah.
He's joining our group now.
Oh, is he?
Huh? He's coming on board. We're working with him. He's going to start doing shows here with us.
Oh, well, that's great.
Yeah. So that's good news. That's good news for us. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, the thing for the thing. Let's see here. The link is.
I already sent it to her.
No, it's not always about you, Tiff.
I'm trying to text my sister. She sent me something.
Oh, Lordy Lord. Where's my link?
I don't know.
Where is my link? Michael Ryland, how are you this evening, buddy? I've got some things for you. Oh, okay. There's that. There's that. And here is the link right here. Boom. It is copy. I'll put it in the chat here for everybody. All right. Good. In the house. Paste. I think I just got it. No, that's good. Is that it? No, that doesn't look like it's right. I don't think I got it. Whoa, that is definitely not it. I don't know what the hell that was that I was just doing. But let's get Erica in here, and I'll get that up here for us in just a second for the radio station.
All right.
So everybody can. So all the music that you hear is on that station.
Okay.
Erica, how are you? Can you hear us?
Uh-oh.
Houston, are you there? We saw her.
I don't know. There she is. Well, there's her legs.
There's her legs. That's good. It's a start. Let's start somewhere, Tiff.
Yeah.
Yep, sure do. Share. It's an embed code.
Can you hear us, Erica?
Erica. Erica didn't say much yet either. Let's see. Erica.
Is your mic on?
Erica can do.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you know what? I can do something about that now.
Well, she's gone.
She'll be back.
Okay.
In West Virginia, data from Child Advocacy Network released February 15th, 2026 indicates a surge in referrals, 46% involving sexual abuse and 17% linked to drug endangerment, 4 times the national average. This has prompted legislative proposals to increase penalties for neglect related to deaths and equip CPS workers with real-time documentation tools. Washington State reported a record 57 child deaths or near deaths in 2025 within its welfare system, prompting bipartisan efforts to bolster caseworker support funding.
Wow.
Kansas House Committee sessions hearings on February 4th and January 21st, 2026 addressed anonymous reporting prohibitions, interstate transfers, and age breakdowns in CPS cases, including infant deaths with prior agency involvement.
Speaking of West Virginia. Oh, go ahead. No, read it.
It says Ohio's Kai Maney's law, introduced February 17th, 2026. This legislation seeks to strengthen child protection statutes in honor of a local case, focusing on enhanced oversight and response mechanisms. And get this, Pennsylvania announced September 5th, 2025, but ongoing into 2026, work on the child welfare case management system was halted due to federal funding concerns from ACF requiring resolution before resumption. Oh boy, check this one out. Recent X discussions highlight persistent concerns, including a 2019 Associated Press investigation into North Carolina CPS for illegally removing hundreds of children without judicial oversight. In Minnesota, federal payments for childcare were frozen amid fraud allegations, as reported by CNN on December 31st. A January 2025 Minnesota House GOP report exposed potential fraud in childcare assistance programs, where providers receive funds without delivering services. Additionally, a 2020 PJ Media article has detailed the arrest of North Carolina social workers for unauthorized child removals. Woo!
Well, at least something's going on.
Yeah. And then get this. February 15th, 2026, audit of Maryland's foster system revealed critical issues, including sex offenders in approved homes, 144 children unnecessarily hospitalized, hotel placements, and a lack of corrective actions. Department of Human Services Secretary's absence from a related hearing criticisms.
Mm.
All right, let's see what Erica's got going on here.
Is she back?
No, Erica's joined. Add her to the stream. Come back, Erica. Erica, come back. Come back over.
I did want to say, I just remembered actually that Spanny just got another child home.
I saw that.
Yes, she did. And she says she'll be back up and running soon. She had surgery on her shoulder. Oh, and she sent me a picture. She knows I don't like that gruesome shit, but she sent it to me anyway. So yeah, Spanny got another one home.
Well, it shouldn't be gruesome. It's an after surgery picture.
Look here, man.
Erica's here. All right, Erica. All right, here you are in here.
Can you hear me?
There you are.
Hear you now.
Yay! I had to actually open it up in a browser.
Ah.
Oh
yes.
yeah.
There you go, Tiff. You're supposed to tell her that.
Well, I couldn't hear her.
Oh, Mark Ludwig. Just
Sorry, I do have a cold too.
That's okay.
Oh, welcome. Sierra's coughing. I don't know if it's from smoking or from weather, but one or the other.
Erica. Uh-oh.
Erica, come back.
What did Ludwig say?
Ludwig said, "Oh, good. I just saw this. So sorry. Unfortunately, average between 600 and 800 messages a day, so I don't always get a chance to see them until the end of the day. But I'm going to send him a link right now, too. Let's see if we can do this. Erica, come on in. Here we go. Erica, come on back.
Okay, I'm sitting in the car.
Oh, I did that. Sorry. My bad. Jinx. Sorry about that, Erica.
No, you're good. I was losing connection. That's all it was.
Oh, okay. Well, you know.
So the whole entire thing was that 5 years ago, I was with him, and he cheated on me with her. I literally was so upset. I gave her the ring that he proposed to me with and said, I guess this is yours now. Yes, I sure did that. Then I decided to move back home into Wisconsin. Did not tell him that I was moving back because he had people following me. I have text messages from him saying, why were you at this place? This is a woman, it was a woman battery shelter place that I had went to. And I told him, I said, well, we're technically not together anymore. So why is it any your concern? Then when I moved up here to Wisconsin, a lot of stuff, everything was going so good. And then CPS happened to step in. Now CPS had given my oldest daughter to him, where he is still in Tennessee. And now we have to go through family court because CPS part of it is basically closed now. Our last court hearing was the end of December, and I tried to go for contempt because he wasn't doing anything he was supposed to be doing, and he got off scot-free. And ever since then, he's still not giving me every other week an update on how my daughter's doing. I'm supposed to have visitations every other Sundays. And I get on Talking Parents and tell them, hey, I'm ready from 4 to 8. Let me know when my daughter Soraya is available or wants to do the visitation. This is the case where my daughter has the right to choose if she wants to visit with me or not. And she's 9 years old.
So I don't know Tennessee law. I would get with Gunner because he's in Tennessee, but I'm not sure why you can't file a motion to show cause.
Okay.
Because if it's under a court order, then you have a reason, and you got the parenting app. But get with
Mhm.
Gunner because I don't know Tennessee law, and their stuff could be a little bit different from what I'm used to because I'm in Virginia. Um,
Mhm.
but if the case is in Tennessee, I would definitely get with Gunner.
Well, the case is actually here in Wisconsin.
Oh my.
Um,
Oh,
but the last I did talk to Hunter about this, and he said actually it would falsify under jurisdiction because he's trying to. The judge even said maybe we should transfer it to Tennessee. He said basically something about the case is originally opened here, so Wisconsin has jurisdiction.
yeah, because you're still there. That's why.
Mhm.
So go to Wisconsin courts and file a motion to show cause on.
Okay.
Have you seen your daughter? Are you getting the
No.
weekly updates?
No.
Okay, well
Nothing.
then I would have already filed a motion to show cause. He needs to explain to the courts why you're not one getting your visits and two why you're not getting your weekly updates.
And he basically also said in the last court saying that whatever happens, he doesn't understand why he has to give me any updates or anything about our daughter because whatever goes on in his household stays in his household. I shouldn't have no control or knowledge of anything that goes on.
Okay, but you want to tell the judge that you're trying to co-parent with this man and he is just not cooperating.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't care. My rule too was what goes on in my house stays in my house. But if you ask me about something that's going on with one of the kids, then I'm going to fucking tell you because that is the other part of the DNA.
Okay, she was missing school. Okay, why? All you had to say is a doctor's appointment. I'll be okay.
Right.
Like
But see, yeah,
he
no,
wasn't.
he's
He
just
don't
being
even give me
difficult.
any.
Yeah, because he's mad that you left him.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and he's also using. He's trying to use me leaving Tennessee against me in court. He's tried to bring
Why?
it up several times
So,
in court because when I left Tennessee,
Uh-oh.
because I was fleeing him. Literally, I couldn't walk. I went
right, he's
to
stalking you.
yeah, he was stalking me, and I have messages all about it. Like there's one time, yes, I met somebody online. I still actually have contact with him, but very seldom do I talk to him anymore. But
Yeah, be careful.
what I, yeah, he's a good guy. I ended he was one of the good guys actually. Turns out, which is good. Um, he invited me to come to Memphis with him one weekend, and I told him, I said, well, I'm not gonna bring. I have my 1.5 year old. That's how she was at the time. I said I have her, but I'm not bringing her because that's too far of a drive. It was like 2 hours drive, and I'm not about to bring my daughter back and forth like that. Now,
Mm-hmm.
if something comes up where dad takes her for the weekend or a family member takes her for a weekend or something like that, yes, I will come up there. But I'm not going to ask this family member or the dad if they want to take her just for me to go see you. Now,
Mm-hmm.
with that said, it happened to be about a week later. His brother and sister-in-law happened to ask me if they can take her camping for the weekend. I said, sure. I'm not about to come between you and my daughter and their family. He
Mm-hmm.
got mad because I said yes. He got mad because I didn't discuss it with him. He got mad because I left Tennessee and didn't notify him. Yeah, he was off the rails that whole weekend. I mean, it was so crazy. And I'm like, I don't understand why you are so bent over what I am so doing. You have your whole girlfriend over there who you chose to sleep with behind my back. Go be with her and leave me and leave my life alone.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Good girl.
And
That's
I
right.
kept telling him that, and he kept following me. And so I got tired of it. And that's why I left Tennessee.
File a motion to show cause
Mm.
and make sure that you print out and take your phone. but you make sure you print out all that stuff in your parenting app
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
and file it because that's your proof.
Right. And that's why it's court ordered that we have to have either our family wizard or talking parents. But our family wizard is $100 a year. We don't have that. So I actually chose talking parents because it's actually free.
Mm-hmm.
Um some of the options are free, but there's some other pay options on there too. Like to get the records you gotta pay a monthly fee, but that ain't nothing. It's like $5 a month or something like that. But so we do Talking Parents, which is a really good app. It's just like our Family Wizard, honestly.
Right.
So so I actually came up with that, and then I even told the judge, I said I'm willing to co-parent, but it's so hard if there's no communication.
And what happened?
He keeps saying that he needs to because at first he was saying, oh, Soraya's doing good in school or Soraya's doing good, while the judge wants more than just a few words.
Right.
And honestly, yeah, Soraya's doing good and wonderful, but that doesn't tell me it doesn't give me what she's doing. I mean, I don't need a full blown 10 pages of what my daughter's doing every single day at every single moment.
Mm-hmm.
If she's going to a park for the weekend, okay, that's cool. Like, or if she's got basketball or she tries out for basketball, or I know that she was trying it out for cheerleading, but I never heard anything else from that. Or she wanted to be in volleyball, don't know anything else about that. So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
even Valentine's Day, I actually door dashed her some presents. I asked him if she got them. I haven't got an answer. Christmas, I haven't got. I mean, I send her stuff through the mail, and I make sure it's where he has to sign for it. Um, so I'm doing everything I can, just even show my daughter, hey, I'm still here.
Mm-hmm.
So look up, look in your family law statutes or whatever,
Hmm.
because I know in Virginia that if you withhold custody in Virginia, it's an automatic transfer of custody.
And see, he thinks that I'm trying to fight for custody. At this moment, I'm not, because I'm also trying to fight for my other two kids right now. I
Mm-hmm.
understand that she's down in Tennessee. I understand there's miles between me and her, and I understand that she has ADHD and video visits are gonna be hard. But if that's all I can get, that's all I'm gonna get,
That's right.
and that's enough for right now.
Mm-hmm.
But if it keeps going, I know I'm gonna end up getting her back if he does not participate.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I would file a motion to show cause.
Tiff says file a motion to show cause.
Yeah.
Mhm. Let me look it up here. I'm gonna look it up here real quick in Tennessee here and see what the thing is
Yeah.
here. Let's see, Tennessee.
Well, no, it's going to be in Wisconsin.
Oh yeah, Wisconsin, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because she's still there. So wherever the custody hearing was is where the custody stays as long as the other parent is still there.
Because she was born and raised, or she was born and raised for about a year and a half in Tennessee. But the CPS case and family court is here in Wisconsin.
Right. So it stays there because that's where the custody was.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Okay, show cause. Tennessee show cause.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
No,
that's why I was like,
Wisconsin.
I know this case is a really, really tricky one because it goes over, you know, two different states.
Doesn't matter. Wisconsin has jurisdiction. Wisconsin says what happens, not Tennessee.
So we need a Wisconsin order to show cause.
Mm-hmm.
And see, we have 50-50 custody according to the courts.
Mm-hmm.
And he also sat there in the last court hearing saying that he is the primary caretaker. He's got full custody and all this and that. I'm like, no, you don't. It's 50-50.
Well, when you file this motion to show cause, you if you get another ruling where he must comply, you're going to go ahead and send that order to Tennessee, whatever place, wherever he lives, county, city, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Because what'll
Crossville,
happen
Tennessee.
is once you register it there, they will enforce that court order. And that way, if he is not doing what he's supposed to do, Tennessee can arrest him.
See, I didn't know that part.
Yeah, that's why you need to read the UCCJEA.
UCCJEA. Oh,
Because that jurisdiction in Tennessee will enforce it. And then you can get an order from up here if the judge sentences him to jail and send it to Tennessee, and they'll enforce that order. Yeah.
Yeah, because I tried to get him in contempt of court is what I filed last time.
No, well, this time you're going to file a motion to show cause and let him tell the judge why he's not complying and let the judge go from there.
Okay. Because, yeah, on the days I visit my daughter, I have to message them at 4 o'clock to start off. He has 15 minutes to respond, and he don't even, like, for example, on the first of this month, he actually, I did what I had to do, say, hey, I'm ready for the visitation. Let me know when Soraya's ready. And then at
This video
midpoint,
is
that's
just a how-to
the
video.
only
It is for
message I really
educational
have to
purposes
say.
only and is
Wow.
not intended to be, nor should it be taken as legal advice. If you are having problems with either your post-judgment divorce decree or post-judgment of the paternity order,
I'll give
and
Tiff, this is a 27-minute video all about
it
this.
is always in your best
Wisconsin.
interest to
I'll give it.
consult with
I'll
an
send Tiff the
experienced
link for it.
Wisconsin law
So she can
attorney
send it
Okay.
to you.
who can assist you in reaching your legal goals. That being said, let's get through the form so that
So they have a
we
form
can
that
go
you got to
through
get
some
for
of
it.
the
Okay.
possible issues you could encounter when you're trying to fill it out. So at the top left-hand side of the form, you'll see that it has spots for your name and whoever the respondent is, or if you and your ex-spouse were joint petitioners and you filed a petition for divorce jointly, just stick to whoever was A and whoever was B when you filed that paperwork with the court. Then, here on the title, you're going to want to put the county where the original case was. So, ideally, if you are filling this out, you would have an order sitting next to you where you can look at the facts of the order, what was ordered, and incorporate that information into this affidavit. So you should have a copy of the order next to you, and it would be the same county that the order was filed in. This top right-hand corner of the form is not for you. That is solely the jurisdiction of the clerk of courts. That is where they file stamp the document. Don't put anything here. Don't staple anything there. Just stay completely out of this section. That is for the clerk of courts to properly stamp and record the document so that it goes on record, and make sure that every document is where it needs to be in a very large system. Next, you're going to clearly identify if this is...
All right. So, but there you go, Erica. I sent it to Tiff, so she'll send you that video.
Okay.
And then you can check that out. It's 27 minutes long, but it breaks down every way of how to do that for you. and why, and it'll
Okay.
tell you the reasons why you're filing that order and everything. It's a pretty decent video. So she'll send that to you right
That'd
now.
be good.
Yeah.
Sent.
Very good.
I just sent it to you.
Okay.
So just keep your head up, do the best you can for your babies, and just try to stay positive. That's all you can do.
Oh, I'm trying to stay positive, and even people are like, "How are you getting through all of this with a positive attitude and you're happy almost every single day, even though you're dealing with CPS?" Is because honestly, I don't really push this onto anybody else either. I said is because I know I have the Lord on my side.
That's right,
And
girl.
I know he is standing with me 100% through all the thick and thin. And I mean, I have friends that are not even that believe in God or anything, but that's them. Then they can't do anything on what I believe. So
That's
That's
right.
right. That's right. That's it. You know what? I think that's a great way right there to do
That's
this.
right. I sent it to you, so watch it tonight.
Okay, thank you.
You're
All right,
welcome,
thanks,
honey.
Erica. Have a good night, dear.
You
Everybody
too.
else,
Bye bye.
thank you. We will see you all night, same time, same place.
See if
Have a good
Ledwick
night,
wants to
everybody.
come on tomorrow night.
Yeah, I asked them to get in touch with me. So,
All right.
Have a good night, everybody. Bye,
See you
Chip.
later. Bye.
Longest sermons. Why I never needed a God. Then I heard his voice, so sweet. It put me on my knees. I'm holding on to hope for dear life. With God driving, and I'm finally free at last. God driving, God driving.
We know it's all about the money, we know they lie, we know this is corruption. Does CPS know what they are doing to the children?